Right then, Blues fans, you're not going to believe what's bubbling under the surface at St Andrews. There's a move being lined up that could flip this promotion race on its head, and trust me, this one's got the whole city whispering. A winger tearing it up abroad, a price tag through the roof, and Birmingham right in the mix. But is this the spark we're missing, or a gamble too far? Stick around, hit subscribe, give the video a like, and don't miss a second of what could be the biggest January twist yet. I'll start with something bold. Birmingham City are about to make a January call that could either sharpen their promotion push or expose a flaw they've ignored for too long. And yes, I'm talking about the growing noise around FC Basel winger Philippe Otell. When I first saw the report linking Blues with Otell, I asked myself one question. Is this ambition or uncertainty dressed up as ambition? Because on one hand, we know Chris Davies wants more firepower. On the other, Birmingham already have one of the most productive forward lines in the league, so why chase another wide attacker if goals aren't the problem? That tension tells you something bigger is happening behind the scenes. Let's break it down. Otell isn't just in form, he's the heartbeat of Basel's attack right now. When he arrived, they called him explosive, and that might have been underselling it. 9 goals and 4 assists during his loan spell, another 7 goal contributions in the league this season, plus 2 in the Europa League. Those aren't padded numbers, they're decisive. They're moments that change matches, exactly what you want in a promotion fight. But here's the twist. If Birmingham are serious, they'll need to put around £7 to £9 million on the table. That's not small change, that's a statement. And statements only make sense when the plan behind them is watertight. So here's where the big question comes in. Where does Otell actually fit? He's a left-sided winger. That's where he does the damage. And the left at Birmingham City belongs to Demarai Gray. You can criticise some of Davies' choices this season, but Gray, being one of the first names on the team sheet, isn't one of them. Shift him to the right and you blunt that inward cut he thrives on. Block his pathway with Otell and you risk unsettling your most reliable attacking outlet. Yes, Otell can play centrally, but is that really where you want to drop that sort of money, especially when Kyogo Furuhashi hasn't fully clicked yet and may still come good? This is where the suspense really starts, because if Birmingham do move for him, it means one of two things. Either they think Otell is too good to ignore, even if it complicates the structure, or they're signalling that certain players aren't as secure in the long-term plan as we think. And there's another layer. Crystal Palace are sniffing around too. They're a Premier League side and players usually follow that path. But Otell turns 27 soon. He'll want minutes, not promises. And Birmingham might actually offer a clearer route to regular football. So here's my firm take. If Birmingham believe they're one piece away from becoming a complete promotion contender, Otell is exactly the sort of gamble that can raise the ceiling. But if they're still unsure about the roles of Demarai Gray, Patrick Roberts and the rest of the attacking group, then this move could create more questions than answers. Sometimes the wrong signing looks like ambition when it's actually a lack of direction. Now I want to know what you think properly. Would you take Otell in January knowing he might shake up the current hierarchy, or should the club strengthen elsewhere? Drop your thoughts below. I read every one of them. If you're new here, subscribe and stay with our growing Birmingham City community. We follow every twist, every shift, every decision, and we hold the club to account the way real fans should. See you in the next one.